Good morning. It's uh, it's time for some Seattle Mariners baseball. We are here on the MLB The Show 26. Um, we're here because it is time to get it on with the Minnesota Twinkies. Yes, that is true. It is time. Minnesota Twins and the Seattle Mariners here on MLB The Show 26. Before I went live, I was looking over my uh, my current lineup and was looking at some positions that I wanted to see about upgrading. And sure enough, I found, well, let's just show you. So I went through and let me see. Wrong one. So I went through and I went looking. First, I'm going to show you the positions that I highlighted. I highlighted right field, second base, and shortstop. Not only because they're the worst positions by rankings, but I also looked at the depth at my positions and I was like, well, I need help at those positions. So after I did this, looked through every team's. I looked through every team. I looked by the positions that I needed, and I came up with 4 trade targets that I want to look at. The first one is Tyler O'Neill. He is with the Baltimore Orioles. He plays right field. I need an upgraded right field. I've needed one because Ref Schneider, Robles, and Canzone, they're good, but I just need to find someone who's a little bit better. I also decided to put Nathan Lukes of the Toronto Blue Jays as a potential trade target. Also, he plays right field. I was looking at him and I thought, well, he's far enough down that it might not take a lot, but it would be reasonable to try to get him. So, figured, why not? Then I sat here. Then I had to go through the 2 other positions and kind of whittle it down to the one guy that I thought I might be able to get my hands on. For second base, it was Miami Marlins Xavier Edwards. I had him. Let's see. I will actually pull this list up. I had him, Dax Kilby of the Yankees, and Vaughn Grisham of the Angels on my list. I went with Edwards because I figured it's Miami. I figured it'd be easier to pull a trade off with Miami than it would be with, say, the Yankees or the Angels. And then at shortstop, I picked Mason Wynn. Again, it was between him and Joey Ortiz, and I don't know. I figured put Wynn on there. I may try to make a move at Ortiz if a trade with Wynn falls apart or they ask for too much, then I might see if something comes along that makes sense. But we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, so those are the 4 guys that I have decided to put on the trade block. So we are here today. We have a 3-game series with the Minnesota Twins before we get ready to end the month of April. So I figured, why not? Let's get into it. So game one, it's going to be Bryce Miller and Simone Woods Richardson. Game two, it's going to be Zebby Matthews and George Kirby. And then game three, George Ryan and Logan Gilbert. So let's get ahead, get into game number one, and let's see how game number one starts. The Mariners are 16-13. They are right now currently first in the AL West. The Twins are 16-12. They are currently second in the American League Central. So we'll be at Target Field, good conditions. Again, it'll be Miller versus Woods Richardson. Dominic Canzone, we're going to give him the day off. We'll let Robles play. And here we go. And top of the first. Ow! Ow! So the Twins get a run in the bottom of the first. Victor Caratini hit his fourth home run to right field to give the Twins the early 1-0 lead. Ow! You're out! Mariners tie it in the top of the third, thanks to a J.P. Crawford double to right. Rob Refsnyder scores the tying run. Twins take back the lead 2-1 as Alan Rodon hit a homer to center, his second of the year. Mariners answer with 3 runs. Brendan Donovan scores on a Josh Miller groundout, and then Refsnyder hits a single to left. Robles and Julio Rodriguez come around to score, making it a 4-2 lead. Twins get a run, make it 4-3 as Matt Wallner hits a homer to center, his third on the year. Mariners add 2 in the top of the fifth. A Victor Robles triple to left. Raleigh and Donovan come around to score. It is now 6-3 going into the bottom of the fifth. Anthony Banda is pitching now in the 6th inning. You're out! Ooh, 2 more runs come across in the 6th, pushing into 8-3 as Naylor hits a homer to center. A Rosarena doubles to right. Refsnyder comes around to score. And we are now looking at an 8-3 ball game as we are in the bottom of the 6th inning. It is now 8-5 as Twins put up 2 more runs. Okay, well, I don't know. I'm not sure who scored or what happened because it won't tell me, but it's now 8-5 going into the top of the 7th. Ow! Alright, let me see. Okay, so apparently what happened in the 6th inning was Cody Clemens hit a homer to right. He and Matt Wallner came around to score. That was the 2 runs from the 6th inning. So we're looking at 8-5, top of the 8th. Ow! They add 2 more runs, make it 10-5 as Rosarena hits a homer run to center. He and Refsnyder come around to score. We're going to go ahead. We're going to pull Bryce Miller. I don't want to run the risk of him tiring out. We're going to bring in Eduardo Bizardo. We're going to let him pitch.
Number 83, Edward Bizardo.
He gave up 2 runs. It is now 7-10 going into the 9th. Victor Carantini hit his 5th homer to right. He and Luke Keishel came around to score. So we're in the top of the ninth inning. Brendan Donovan, Victor Robles, and Julio Rodriguez are due up.
Now pitching
They
for the
will
Twins,
face
number 57, Cody Funderburk.
Cody Funderburk. All right.
3.
Donovan strikes out.
You're out.
Robles flies out.
That's ball 4.
Rodriguez walks.
Ow!
Naylor hits into a fielder's choice. So we're in the bottom of the ninth inning. Eduardo Bizzardo is up. He'll face Royce Lewis, Arcadia, and then James Ottman. Lewis hits a double in his first appearance. Orlando Arcia is up next.
3.
He strikes out. James Ottman hits a single. Lewis moves up to third. Alan Rodon is up next. We're going to give him one more batter, and we'll see what happens. He hits into a double play. Game ends. Mariners win 10-7. Randy Arozarena named player of the game. He goes 2 for 4 with a homer, 3 RBIs and a double. Bryce Miller picks up the win. Simone Woods Richardson picks up the loss. Miller goes 7, gives up 6, 5 runs, 6 Ks. Bizzardo goes 2 innings, gives up 4 runs, gives up 4 hits, 2 runs, strikes out 3. Miles Mastrobuoni and Julio Rodriguez were the only ones to not get a hit. Mastrobuoni did not draw a walk. Rodriguez drew 2. So for the Twins, Ryan Jeffers and Orlando Arcia were the only ones to not get a hit for the Twins. Simone Woods Richardson goes 4 2/3, gives up 7 hits, 6 runs, all of them earned. 2 walks, 3 Ks. Anthony Banda goes a third of an inning. Sam Maul doesn't even finish an inning, gives up 3 hits, 2 runs. David Festa goes 3 innings, gives up 2 hits, 2 runs, strikes out 2, and then Cody Funderburk goes an inning, walks 1, strikes out 1. So game 1 goes to the Mariners, 10-7. Once again, Bryce Miller with the win, Simone Woods Richardson with the loss. Randy Arozarena was named player of the game. And we will be moving on to game number 2. George Kirby versus Zebby Matthews. Matthews is 0-2 on the year with a 6.04 ERA. Kirby is 3-1 with a 3.11 ERA. The Mariners are 17-10. Twins are 17-13. Twins are 16-13. Mariners have a 3.5 game lead over the Astros for first place as they sit in first. The Twins are actually 3 games behind the White Sox for second. They have the Twins and the Blue Jays have control of the 2 wild card spots with the Tigers sitting behind them. So, excuse me. So this should be a lot of fun. So we're going to go ahead and roll into game number 2. It'll be, like I said, it'll be George Kirby against Zebby Matthews. And let's get into it. So as you see, it'll be Crawford, Raleigh, Donovan, Canzone, Rodriguez, Naylor, the usual lineup. for Seattle.
From one Twins way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Minnesota Twins. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
All right, let's get into it.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill for the Twins, Zebby Matthews.
Zebby Matthews, he'll make his sixth appearance. He's 0-2, 604 with a 134 whip,
Well at their home
29 strikeouts.
In front of the city,
is a 29.6 strikeout rate with a 4.1
so,
walk
look at the
rate.
numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and
J.P.
we'll see if he's
Crawford
able to
is
start
leading it
that
off.
in this one.
All right, first pitch coming up. J.P. Crawford getting ready to hit.
Crawford gets a hold of that one and lines it to left. And that's going to be out number one. And
Let's take a look
started
at
with
our lineup. This is a very patient lineup we're going to see.
So Cole
They've got the
Young,
most
Victor
walks
Robles, Mitch
of
Garver,
any team
Andrew
in the league, so
Kinzer,
that's a
and
big part of
Leo
their approach
Rivas
as an offensive
on the
unit.
bench.
Boog, no doubt their patience puts pressure on starting pitchers, which makes it especially important to command pitches. They'll need to capitalize on double play opportunities as well. That's what you need against teams like this.
Cal Raleigh is up. He's hitting 231 on the year. And
Swinging a foul back,
that
and
one
that's out
off.
of play.
Yesterday he went 1 for 5 with a single.
Just starting out here at Target Field.
That's out the corner.
That one's outside for a Twins are 16-13. They hold the second wild card position at this current juncture.
The 1-1. Swung
And
out.
Raleigh gets a hold of that one, and it is gone. 382.
But here, his ninth homer of the year. The Mariners strike first. It's
Raleigh
1-0.
launched that one
His plan was to hit the ball
into right
hard, and he was
field.
going to figure out the rest later. You
And
can't argue with
Seattle
those results.
has an early 1-0 lead
That's
thanks to
exactly
Cal
the
Raleigh.
pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
The way he was looking at it, you could just tell it was gone. Exit velocity 107.1, 382 on the distance.
Down the third baseman, Brendan
Brendan Donovan is up. He's hitting 330, 313.
Part of the order
One's
coming
in
through
for a
now,
strike.
and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
On the ground,
Donovan
right
hits
side.
that on the ground a second, and that
Throw
will
to
be
first
out
in
number
time.
2.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 8, Dominic Canzone.
And now
Dominic
for Seattle,
Canzone
Dominic
is
Canzone.
up.
Sat out last
He's
night's
hitting
game, but back in there
167.
today. And that one
And
lifted
he
in the air, center
got a hold of that
field.
one, hits
Buxton
it into
gliding
center.
in towards the infield.
Buxton will make the
He's there.
catch.
He's got it, and that'll do it. But the Mariners
So the
draw
Mariners
first
take an
blood
early
here
lead
on this
thanks
solo
to this
homer.
home run
It's now 1-0.
by Cal Raleigh, as the Twins will come to bat in the bottom of the first inning, and they will
Back
face
at Target Field. On
George
the hill for
Kirby.
the Mariners, George
Kirby,
And
making
for
his
whatever
7th
reason,
start.
he's been
He
more
is
effective
3-1,
on the road like this
3.11
than at home, Chris.
ERA,
Boog, I
130
really think he
whip,
likes being the
50
villain. This is a guy
strikeouts.
that seems like
The
he
first
thrives
baseman,
off of
number
the
50.
Josh
negative
Bell is
energy
at the plate.
in
He is
those
hitting
away ballparks.
198.
It gets better the more hostile the crowd gets. So whatever the reason is, he's got good stuff combined with the right type of
Comes
attitude.
in for a
And I think
strike.
that's why he's been so effective away from home this season.
0-1. And he pumps in a strike.
0-2 is that one that comes in.
Notched a complete game the last time on the hill.
And he's going to hit that one to Crawford. Crawford makes the throw. And out number one. Naylor.
And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this
Byron
club
Buxton,
right now.
Matt Wallner,
Royce
Jose
Lewis.
Trevino,
He's in
Royce
pretty good company
Lewis,
right now
James
on that
Ottman,
AL
Orlando
leaderboard for home
Arcia,
runs.
and
Top
Alan
5
Roden.
for the guy, and he's one of the
Victor
better home run
Carandini,
hitters
Ryan
in the league
Jeffers,
this year.
Austin Martin.
You don't see him missing too many pitches, and when he gets the one that he wants, he doesn't miss it. It goes.
Let's see. The bench is Ryan Jeffers, Austin Martin, Victor Carantini, and Cody Clemens for the Twins.
Long way.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
Here we go.
Drilled out towards left center field.
That one is gone. Game is tied at 1.
And we're level. It's 1-1.
I hung that knuckle
Wasted
curve.
no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
And the Twins tied at 1 thanks to
A good hitter
Keisha's
gets pitch
homer.
recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not
396.
get over anxious and come out of your swing. He
107.1
stayed on it and got all
on
of it.
the exit
So it's all
velocity.
tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Byron Buxton. That one misses. And
That
it's
one missed
1-0.
for a ball.
I
Buxton
love watching him throw that complete game, Boog. Just
hitting
not that common
196.
anymore. Think about this. In the 21st century, only 2 pitchers have had a season with 10 complete games. In 1998 alone,
And
3
that
different
one
pitchers
is
did it.
gonna get
He
popped
showed some
up.
rare stamina.
And
Naylor
that
takes
one's going
it
to
in
get
for
caught
the
by
out.
Naylor
And there's
for
2
out
down.
number 2.
Now at the plate, Matt Wallner. Homer
Matt
last
Wallner
night added
is up.
another hit as well.
Middle outside.
Cold night like tonight,
Comes in
last
for a
thing you want to do
strike.
as a hitter
Wallner.
is get jammed
First
or
round
even
pick
off
back
the
in
end. Trying to find that
2019
sweet spot
for
on
the
the bat.
Twinkies.
Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out
Slider.
front, so off-speed
Middle
pitches
inside.
may be a good complement to that fastball. Definitely a swing
one
and miss
missed
slider
for a
down
ball.
and in. He finished that
Four-seam
really
fastball.
well.
Low
Just couldn't get him to
inside.
offer at it.
Late on that fastball.
1-2.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
And down on strikes
that one's
he
in
goes.
for a strike.
That ends the inning.
So 1 inning in the books. Game
Twins
is tied
get
at
one
1
on this
after
homer.
a
All even now
Luke
at 1-1.
Keishel homer.
This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest.
As we will move on to inning number 2. Tied at 1.
Top of the second, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez is up. He's hitting .339 coming into today's game. And he
That
gets a
one
hold
is
of that
hammered
one.
Right field.
It's
That's got a
hammered into right
chance.
field. It's
And
going to
it
drop.
tops the wall.
Rodriguez is going to hustle in the
And he
second.
starts off the second
No
with a double.
throw
And
with
there it
a
is.
double.
He continues his hot
His
swing.
ninth
I'm
on the
sure he
year.
feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner in scoring position.
Nobody out.
No
Rodriguez
outs.
at second.
Josh
Naylor
will hit next.
at the dish,
Homered in
hitting
the ball game
275.
yesterday afternoon. Now
And he
fly
gets a
ball
hold of
right
that
center.
one, sends it
Roden
into
settles
right.
under it. He's got it. Runner
And
taps
here
at
comes the
second.
throw.
Applies the tag.
Oh,
and they get two.
double play.
Double play.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have.
Rob
Oh,
Refsnyder.
Rob
now at the
Refsnyder's up.
plate.
He's
3
hitting
hits last night,
198.
so he was a big factor in getting that win.
Refsnyder
Now we're
hits
back
this
up the
one
middle,
through
and it
the
gets
middle, and he'll
through.
get on, keeping
So a
the
two-out
inning
knock
moving.
keeps the inning alive.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much
Randy
as he probably would have
Rosarena is
liked,
up.
but
He's
that's a
hitting
good approach paying
284.
off.
Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Missed the cutter.
Arozarena with a homer in his last game.
Rosarena He's hitting .284, 6 homers, 20
Tied up here in the
RBIs.
early going. Rosarena, a former Rookie of the Year, in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was
hits that one
selected
to
for the All-Star
third.
game last year.
Throw across.
Whips it to first.
That's out number
That
3.
ends the frame. We go to the bottom
Seattle
of the second, tied at 1.
gets a double, but nothing to show of it. It is now still 1-1 as we move on to the bottom of the second with the Twins coming to the plate.
Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Twins, Jose Trevino.
Middle outside.
Trevino.
Jose Trevino is up.
The guy at the plate
Watches
could
that one for a
recognize
ball.
Slider out of the
Trevino
hand. Didn't
has
stay in the
been
tunnel
with
very
Texas,
long in terms of depth
the
and
Yankees,
perception.
Cincinnati,
He knew right away
and
it was
now
an off-speed
Minnesota.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Drilled out
Trevino
towards center
hits
field.
that one into
Carrying
left
well.
center field. It's going to carry,
He won't get
drop,
there. That should be extra bases.
bounce off the wall, and get
Into
himself a
second
double.
easily with a leadoff double.
And we got a leadoff double for Jose Trevino.
He was
His
all
7th of the
over
year.
That one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Royce Lewis is up. He's hitting
Second in the AL in
302.
home runs. Check swing called strike.
Check swing, but
And
that one's a
it's
strike.
0-1.
Lewis, 302, 10 homers, 22 RBIs with a 1.029 OPS.
Man at second. Fastball for a strike. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah,
Lewis
pitchers that work side to
leads
side
the Twinkies
effectively
with
love
RBIs
being on the mound with Ross calling
the
balls and
22.
strikes. But if you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
This one's
That
swung
one
on
is
and
hit the
well.
right. That
Way
one's
back
gonna
there.
fall.
That was foul,
Wow.
and he'll see another.
Thank
Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat
And
going.
another
Foul
foul.
ball. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
And
Swing
that
and
one's
a
hit the
drive, deep
right.
field.
And it's
And
going
he
to
can't
drop.
quite get there.
Foul.
It's a foul ball. Good job to
Another
fight that
foul.
one off. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams. Oh, this is deep
And
to
Lewis
left center.
just
Way
hit the
back
2-run
there.
homer.
On its way, gone.
And the Twins have taken a 3-1
gigantic
lead.
blast. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 3-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts, finally squared one up. A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
James Outman stands in now and watches strike one.
James Ottman is up next. He's hitting 154 on the season.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Two-seam fastball.
Ottman, a former 7th-round pick in 2018 from the Dodgers.
Goes down.
And he goes
swinging
down
for the
swinging.
strikeout.
That's out
And
number
the
1.
First out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Four-seam
Here's
fastball.
Orlando Arcia.
Orlando
Looking to
Arcia is
rebound
up.
today. He was 0 for 4 last night.
He watches that for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a
And
strike.
then strike 2.
Slider. Low outside.
Strike 3,
And he
that's 2
swings
in a
strike
row.
3.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Alan Roden in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Inside. Ball 1. Roden launched a homer in his most recent game.
Low middle.
Nope, outside.
Oh, and missed. 2-1.
Four-seam
Bases
fastball.
empty, 2
High
away, but
outside.
2 runs are in here in the second game of the series.
That one's fouled off. Count still remains at 2.
Low outside. Knuckle curve. Low outside.
And now the
That
count
one
filled up
missed.
3-2.
Count full at 3-2.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
And
Tap
he's
to
going to hit
first.
this one to
He
first.
takes it himself to the
It's going to be
bag,
the
and
final
that'll
out.
do it.
2 innings in the
But
books.
2 come across
The
to score
Twins
in
take the
inning,
lead
courtesy of
3-1
this
thanks to
two-run
this homer
It's now
from
a
Royce
3-1
Lewis.
ball game. Back in Minnesota and stepping in for the Mariners, Miles Mastrobuoni.
Miles Mastrobuoni is up. He's hitting .267 on the year. And that one's inside. Mastrobuoni, 5-year career with Tampa, the Cubs, and currently with Seattle.
In the
And
air
that
to
one
left
is
center.
hit into left center. It's going to
Makes the
drop
grab
for
on
an
the
out.
run.
And that's going to be out number 1
The batter,
as
number
James
3,
Outman
shortstop,
makes the catch.
Now it's the shortstop,
J.P. Crawford is up
He's
as we're
0 for
back
1.
to the top of the order. Crawford gets a hold of that one, but lines it right to second. And that's out number 2.
The catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh
Two
is
down,
up.
bases empty.
He had the
Stepping
homer.
in the long ball threat, Cal Raleigh. He's already homered
That-
here in this one.
Has been Seattle's only run so far.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Ooh. I saw what I saw, and it wouldn't.
Next offering in there for a strike.
That one dropped
Balls, 2
in.
strikes.
Count goes to 0-2. You know, 0-2 count, 2 outs.
And they'll
And
do it
Raleigh
again.
scorches that one foul.
That one
That
almost
one's
got him.
inside for a
Really
ball.
good take, especially with 2
Count
strikes.
goes to 1-2.
Two down, nobody on. Hard
He's
hit.
going to hit that one to
Knocks it
first.
down.
Bell knocks it down, throws it to
Tosses
the pitcher.
covering the bag.
And that's going to
And that'll do
be
it. It's the Twins
out
3,
number 3.
and the Mariners 1.
Twins are ahead, 3-1.
As we go
Leading off
to the last of the
And
third.
Josh
And
Bell
here's
is
the
up.
Twins leadoff guy, Josh
0
Bell.
for 1 on the day.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because
Middle inside.
he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And he gets that one to Crawford.
Gets it to
That's
first.
going to be out
One
number
pitch and 1
1.
out.
The batter, number 50, second baseman,
Luke Diesel, the next Twin up to hit. He's already homered in this game. In the air,
Keishel
right
hits that
field.
one to right.
Canzone settles under this
Canzone
one.
makes the catch.
And there's 2 away.
And that's out number 2. So 2 pitches, 2 quick outs.
the center fielder, number
So Buxton
25.
gets a chance
Byron
to hit now.
Buxton is
Byron
up.
Buxton, former second overall pick back in 2012, right after Carlos Correa became the first pick in that draft. And that one is
And
lifted
that
in the
one
air.
is
Canzone on the
Hit.
move.
Canzone makes
And
the
that
move
is
and
that.
makes the catch.
Twins are
3
set down
innings in the
1-2-3.
books.
As the
Twins
lead
up
remains
3-1. As we take a nice little look at target field.
Back here at the ballpark,
Leading off
let's
for
check out the
Mariners,
latest
the
news
third
from around the
baseman,
league.
Brendan Donovan.
So you see some of the news and notes from around the league. From the Red Sox, the Marlins, and the Blue Jays. Brendan Donovan is up. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Matthews with his first pitch to Donovan.
Fouled
Donovan
off. He was late.
fouled
Well,
that
these
one off.
Mariners definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which
Fouled
is
that
fine.
one off.
if
Count
you're
goes to
scoring runs,
0-2.
But that hasn't been the case today.
This one in the air.
Donovan
right field.
lines that one to right.
And there's
And
one
it's
away.
caught for out number 1.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan.
Canzone
Attack early
is
in the
up.
count,
He is
but
0 for
doesn't
1.
seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Canzone takes a ball as he
Missed
stands in
the
for the
ball.
second time.
Canzone went 0 for 3 yesterday with a walk.
Lined, and
That
that's a
one
base
is
hit.
lined for a base hit. Buxton picks
And
it
that'll
up,
bring the
throws it
tying
back into
run
the
to the
infield.
plate.
And the tying run will come to the plate.
And now it's Julio
in the
Rodriguez.
form of Julio
Doubled his first time up.
Rodriguez. He doubled in his first appearance.
Right
Rodriguez
field.
hits that one to
Roden on
right.
his way over.
Roden gonna make
Pulls
the
it down, and
catch.
he makes the catch.
And that's going to be out number 2.
Next
So
for Seattle,
Rodriguez
the first
quickly
baseman, number
goes
12,
down.
Josh Naylor.
Naylor
Josh
at the
Naylor.
dish.
He's 0 for 1.
We go for 1. Canzone leads off in first.
And
And
first
Naylor
offering is fouled off.
fouled that one off. Naylor currently sitting at 109 on the homer count.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
That one's in for strike 2. Yeah, that one was in.
0-2 now.
Matthews with the
right
pitch.
field.
That one's going to right field, and
that
that'll
is
be
that.
out number 3.
Mariners leave 1.
So the
Score
Mariners
holds. It's
get a runner,
3-1.
but nothing to show for it. Score still 3-1. Twinkies ahead.
Ready to go.
Leading
Bottom
off
4.
for the
Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota,
Two-seam
Matt
fastball.
Wallner.
Low outside.
Matt Wallner's up,
Popped
and
up.
he pops this up just on the outfield grass.
1 down.
Crawford makes the catch, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Twins.
Here's Jose Trevino.
Jose Trevino
And a
is
run
up.
scored his first
He
time.
doubled and came around to score.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Just missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that
Nah.
pitch did a good job
Nah,
to
I think that
straighten
was
him
a
up a
strike.
bit. Mission accomplished.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the
Okay.
zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge
Two-seam
left.
fastball. Middle outside.
In the air, right
He's
field.
going to hit that one to
Canzone
right.
on the move.
Canzone makes the
Takes it
move,
in for the out.
makes the catch, and that's out number 2.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Lewis.
Royce Lewis will be up next.
Royce Lewis digs in now.
Coming off an absolute bomb
Four-seam
in his
fastball.
last at-bat.
High inside.
Lewis
Yeah,
with
first
that
offering is
2-run homer
fouled
that
off.
Knuckle curve.
has
Low middle.
them in their current lead of 3-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Two-seam fastball. High inside.
2 down, nobody on. Hit in the air,
And
center
that
field.
one's hit the center.
Rodriguez settles underneath
Rodriguez
it, and that is
catches
that.
it, and 4 innings in the books. Twins ahead.
No runs,
3-1.
no hits, no errors. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Twins 3 and the Mariners 1. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. New inning getting
Leading off for
started,
the Mariners.
and now for
Rob
Seattle.
Refsnyder at the dish. He is 1 for 1.
These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry.
And he's
Lewis.
going to line that to third.
Throws to
That's
first.
going to be out
One
number
pitch and
1.
out.
Up next for Seattle.
And
the
here's a look at
designated
how he's using his
Randy
pitches in this one.
Arozarena.
I've not been able to hit that fastball.
Randy Arozarena.
Randy
Up
Arozarena
next for the
is up.
Mariners. Grounded out his first time up.
Rosarino waits for the pitch.
Check swing went around.
Oh.
Strike one.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
And that one's
Out
hit
to
to short. That's going to be out number
Fires
2.
in time.
So 2 quick
Up next
outs
Seattle,
for
the
the
second baseman,
Mariners.
Miles
As
Mastrobuoni.
Miles Mastrobuoni comes to
And
the
up next
dish.
for Seattle, Miles Mastrobuoni. Fly to left his first time. To the
And
right
he's going
side.
to ground out the Bell. Bell is going
He
to take it
takes
himself, tag the
and
bag.
that'll do it.
And we're going to the
Mariners
bottom of
down
the
in
5th.
order. And it
Twins
remains a 3-1
ahead
ball game.
3-1.
Back at target
Leading
field.
off
And now for the
the
Twins, James
The left
Outman.
fielder, number 30,
Four-seam fastball.
James
Middle outside.
Outman.
This
Outman
one
hits
in the
this
air
one to
center
center.
field.
Rodriguez
under
gives
it.
chase.
And there's one down.
And that's out number 1.
Stepping in,
Orlando
Orlando
Arcia
Arcia.
is
Struck
up.
out swinging his first time.
Four-seam fastball. Low
Arcia.
inside.
Arcia, in his
Watches that one
ninth season,
for a
he's
strike.
31 years old.
Low
He joined the
outside.
team as a free agent.
Slider. Low outside.
0-2 now.
And
Oh,
that
great
one's hit
stop.
to Mastrobuoni at second.
Over to first.
And
Nicely
he'll make
done
the
for the
throw.
out.
And that's out number 2.
Up next for the Twins, the right fielder, number 18, Allen.
2 outs, base is empty.
Roden.
Alan Roden,
Alan
the next
Roden
twin up to
is
hit.
up.
0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time.
Outside.
Foul
That
ball.
one is fouled off.
Two-seam fastball. Low outside.
That one is
Foul
also
ball
fouled
there.
off. Count goes to 0-2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
2 down, nobody on. High fly ball.
What
right
the-
field. This could go the distance. Home run. He circles the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Wow.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely. And he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Josh Bell, the next to hit. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Four-seam fastball. High inside. Two-seam
2 down,
fastball.
base is empty,
Low
but 1 run
outside.
across. Last half of inning number 5. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Four-seam
Well, he didn't
fastball.
like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
No. Last time I did that, I paid for it.
Swing and a miss. Kirby gets the strikeout.
5 innings in the books.
1 scores in the inning.
We're now
coming on
down
this solo
4-1
run.
as
It's now 4-1.
so that got added to the list. So it's 4-1. 5 innings in the books, and Kirby has been, well, he's been a punching bag
Two
today.
highlights to help tell the story of the game.
No highlights, please.
So
God, no
digging in,
highlights.
J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop,
We've seen enough.
Crawford.
So we're going to the 6th inning. J.P. Crawford is leading it off. Be the top 3 in the order. Crawford looking for his first hit today.
Swung out.
Oh,
Deep.
and,
That one
well,
back there. Not
that'll
much
work.
on that.
Crawford
So much
gets the homer.
cleaner. But here,
And
he
it's
sends
now
one out the opposite
4-2
way,
as
and they close the gap.
J.P.
It's
Crawford
4-2.
hits his 7th homer
Sitting first
of the
pitch
year.
fastball, and that's what he delivered.
And,
he guessed right, squared it up, and he made
well,
it look way too easy.
Mariners are showing we ain't dead. As Crawford wants that one.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched.
And you could
Taking that
tell
outside
'cause
fastball
the way
and
he
driving it the
just
opposite
he
way
tossed
out
the
of
bat.
ballpark.
He's like
You're
I know
gonna
it.
follow that type of
It's like
approach.
all I got to do is watch. He's like I'm just gonna watch it for a minute, and then I'm gonna go round the bases. 396, 369 was the distance.
That
Raleigh
one to first. Oh, look at
hits
the
that one to
stop.
first.
And very
Bell
nicely done for the
makes
out.
makes the catch and tags the bag for out number 1.
So up next, Brendan Donovan.
Brendan Donovan is up. He's 0 for 2 on the day. And he gets a hold of that one, lines it into right, gets a base hit.
That's a one-out single.
So
And that
one-out
brings a
single for
tying
Donovan.
run to the plate.
As
He was ready to hit right there.
Rodriguez,
Nice line
I
drive
think,
to the
comes
pull
to the
side
plate.
right there, but he didn't spin off of it.
No, I'm
That's the
sorry,
key.
Dominic
You still have
Canzone.
to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now here is
Canzone
Dominic
comes up.
Canzone. 1 for
He's
2.
1 for 2.
And that one
And
fouled
he
off.
fouled that one off.
Now, these
They were
guys
trying
definitely
for
looking for a big
1
swing
for
of
2
the bat
with
right
the
here.
single.
Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And
Now that's back to
Canzone
right
gets a hold of that one, but it's 2 right.
Takes it in for
That's
the
out number
And
2.
there's 2 away.
Up next for Seattle, the center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio
He's the center fielder.
Rodriguez is
Julio
up next.
Rodriguez.
He's
Coming
doubled in his
hot,
first
and
appearance.
We've seen more of the same in the box today. He brings a real confidence to this offense. Pretty frugal guy. He
missed
is
for a
very
ball.
efficient. Wrote the pitch
Rodriguez.
down in this one.
9 doubles on the year. He leads the team, including the one from his
And that's
first
ball.
appearance.
The inside edge. Ball 2.
The rest of the lineup
misses.
could learn a thing or two
2-0.
from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Here's a 2-0.
And
This one in
Rodriguez,
near center
unfortunately, gets under that one, and that one's going to end up being out number
And that
3.
is that.
But the Mariners
But not before
do
they
chip
answer
away at that
back with a
lead
solo
as
home
J.P.
run.
Crawford
It's
launches
now
this
4-2.
opposite field home run, and it is 4-2. Twins still ahead of the Mariners.
Leading up.
And next for Minnesota.
Oh, I don't want to see
He had a
this.
big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in
Keishel.
this one. The solo shot really got his
The
team
replay
going.
of the
He's
homer
looking
from the
for more
first
right here.
inning. And, well,
Two-seam fastball. High outside.
Didn't seem
that
like
one's
that
in
one
for a
found
strike,
his
but
zone.
Keishel
Here's a challenge.
says no.
Good eye
And
for
he's
the
right,
plate. They'll
because
overturn
there'll
the
be
call.
1-0.
They'll keep both their challenges.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
And the 1-0.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms
Count
of
evens at 1.
Middle
the
inside.
best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where
And
you're
that
catch
one's
up to
gonna
one,
drop.
that's the one. When he
Rodriguez
elevates,
is going to
hitters
come
aren't
in,
touching it.
make the
Made
throw
a
back
board on
into the
leadoff
infield
single.
as Keishel gets a leadoff single.
The center fielder, number 25.
Byron Buxton, the next
Byron
twin up to
Buxton
hit.
is up.
Buxton not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits.
Four-seam fastball. High inside. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
This is one of those
He
situations
swings and misses
defensively
with
where
that
you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Misses the knuckle
Way
curve.
out front for strike 2.
High inside.
Count goes to 0-2.
Popped up.
And that one is popped to
Crawford
short.
under it.
Crawford makes
And
the
there's one
catch.
down.
That's out number 1. So we get Buxton to pop it up.
Next for the
Keep
Twins,
Keishel at first.
the designated hitter, Matt
As Matt
One out,
Wallner
man at first.
comes to the plate.
Matt
He's
Wallner
0
will
for
hit
2.
next.
Splitter. Low inside.
Yeah, I know though.
Pitch out, but no action.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Nice grab.
And that one is hit the
There's
nail at
one.
first.
What a
And they get the double play.
that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up.
Well,
It's
nice
the
play
Twins
there by
4
Naylor
and the
to
Mariners 2.
initiate the double play.
This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest.
He's doing it to Crawford. Crawford back to Naylor, and we get out of here. 6
We
innings
go
in
to
the
the top of
books.
the 7th.
4-2.
Stepping in for the Mariners,
number
Josh
12,
Naylor.
Josh Naylor.
Hancock is ready to go. We're going to bring up Spire just to give us a little bit of lefty righty work. Naylor is hitting 269.
On
And
the
he's,
ground, right
oh, he's
side.
going to ground that
Keishel.
one to short. Keishel,
first.
second.
1 pitch and 1
Keishel
out.
gets the out.
Up next for Seattle, the left fielder, number 30, Rob Refsnyder.
Rob
Here's the left
Refsnyder's
fielder,
up.
Rob
He's 1 for
Refsnyder.
2 on the day.
And he swings and misses at
Swings
the
and
initial
misses at the
offering.
I'm
change.
impressed by the number
That
of
one
first
was
pitch strikes.
outside.
He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not
And that
what
one
we're seeing
is
here.
up through the
Base
middle.
hit. And that'll bring the
And base
tying
hit
run
into
to
the
the
outfield.
plate.
As Refsnyder takes first. The tying run
Love how
comes
he
to
just
the
kept it
dish.
simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard
As
hit.
Randy Rosarena will be that tying run as he comes to the plate.
Next is the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena. Has grounded out a
Rosarena
couple of
is
times.
0 for 2 on the day so far.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run.
And
from first, it
Rosarena
feels like
is
it's
going
really important
to
get
line
back
this
into
one to
ball game.
center. And that's going to
2
be
away.
out number 2.
Up next for Seattle, the second baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and
And
he will make the move. Zebby Matthews.
we're gonna get a pitching
will depart,
change as
and
Matthews
he had to battle. Nothing came easy
will
in this
come
start,
out.
but he leaves with the lead. New arm when we get back.
So we're going to have a pitching change.
A
Matthews
new
leads
arm
at the
into the
lead.
game, the righty
And
Cole
Cole
Sands.
Sands is
Well,
coming
the
in.
best relievers
His
love the
16th
opportunity
appearance.
to come
He's
in and
4-1,
protect the tight lead
3.95
late in the ball game.
ERA.
Some of them are
13
just
and
wired
2/3
different,
innings
so
pitched.
we'll see what he's got here.
He
So
doesn't do
taking
well
in
against
Miles
lefties,
Mastrobuoni.
and he's coming in against the lefty. Lefties are hitting 400 against him, so
That one's in there.
that one's
It's
in
0-1.
for us, right?
Double-barreled action
So
in the
we
bullpen.
got 2 right-handers in the
Santiago,
Twins.
The closer of the staff
bullpen.
is throwing. Topa also throwing.
Topa and the
The
closer
Twins
for the
holding
Twins
on
are
to
up.
a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing,
That
and this
one
one's
is
bounced
hit
to
on
the
the ground, and it's
Keishel
going to be
flips it,
flipped
and
to
that's
second.
A nice play to end the inning.
That's going to be
One
out
left
number
for
3.
Seattle.
So Sands
Still down
comes
by a
in,
count of 4-2.
gets Mastrobuoni out, and we're going to the bottom of the 7th. Twins ahead, 4-2.
Back in Minnesota, bottom of the 7th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and
We're gonna
perhaps the
go-
health of that bullpen for him to go back out
We're
there.
gonna go
But
to
he's
the
taking
bullpen.
this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
We're going to go to the bullpen, and we're going to bring in Gabe Spire.
Now pitching for
Gabe
Seattle.
Spire.
Spire will be
Take
making
over here.
his 10th
Pretty tight
appearance.
game, so they're
He's
looking for quality pitches
0
out
and 2.
of him right
He
here.
has 2
Gotta
holds
do his best to keep the
and
score
10 and
right
2/3
where
innings
it
of
is.
work. His ERA is at 6.75, but he has a 27.7 strikeout rate. So we'll see how that goes. And
Sharp
first
ground,
pitch,
through for a base hit.
hit
And the leadoff
through the
man aboard.
infield for a single. Trevino is up, and he's on first. Royce Lewis is up
So on next
next.
for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He
Lewis
certainly has, Boog. A two-run shot in the
that
second
two-run
inning,
homer
and that made an
in the
early
second,
impact on this game in a big way.
which helped to get the Twins to the lead that they're at now.
Low inside.
And we'll see how he does here against Fire. That one's in for a strike.
Trevino aboard here at first with nobody out.
That one's fouled off. Count goes to 0-2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Close one
That one's
doesn't get
in
the call.
for a ball.
Got to count 1-2.
Well,
1-2.
I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but
Four-seam
he
fastball.
looked a little shocked
High
for a
inside.
second there.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Yeah, I can tell.
1-2 now. Got him swinging.
And that one's strike 3,
The left fielder, number
leaving
30,
no doubt.
James.
So up next, James Outman.
James Outman is up. He's 0
Four-seam
for 2.
fastball. Low outside.
Outman watches that
Four-seam
one for a
fastball.
strike.
High inside.
Fouled
There's
that
a
one
foul
off.
ball.
Count goes to 0-2.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
No, I'm going with the slider. And he's going to hit that one to third through the infield, and
Fired in quickly. So
no
it's
double
first
play.
and
So
second
we
with
got
only
first
one
and
away.
second with
Really nice job.
one out.
Two-strike hit.
As Ottman
Smash
hits that one the other way.
When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of
High
play.
inside.
So digging in, Orlando Arcia.
Sinker. Low inside.
High fly ball, right field. Canzone under this one. And there's 2 down.
Arcia lines out the right. That's out number 2.
The right fielder,
2
number
outs, runners
18,
at first and second. Now it's the right fielder, Alan Roden.
Alan Roden is up next.
Fastball. Low inside.
That's out to
And
center
he's going to hit
field.
that to center. Rodriguez is going to chase
And the
it
inning is
down.
over.
7 innings in the books.
straight
Twins
pair,
ahead.
but they still lead
4
this
to
one
2.
4-2. We go to the
Leading
8th.
off for the
Here's the Mariners
Mariners,
leadoff
the
man, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford is up. He homered back in the 6th to give Seattle their second run.
High
And
fly
he's
ball,
going to
pretty
hit
well
this
struck out
one
towards right center.
in the
Roden
right
brings
field,
back
but it
towards
looks
the
like it's
wall.
going to be caught, and it will be
Just shy of the wall.
close to the wall on the warning track, and that's out number 1.
And
Cal
now
Raleigh
switching
is up.
catcher, Cal Raleigh.
He's 1 for 3 on the day. Had that homer to right to open
So important to get ahead of these
that
hitters.
one.
You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Raleigh fouled that one
left
off.
Side. Sam
Count goes to
in his
0-2.
4th year, 28 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Swings through that one. It's a
And they
strikeout.
get Raleigh to swing. Raleigh goes down on strikes.
Here's
2
the
outs,
third
top of the
baseman,
game.
Brendan
Donovan
One
at
for
the
3.
dish. Donovan hitting .313. He's 1 for 3.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in
That's
the top
questionable.
Of the 8th. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the
22,671
mound right now.
as the attendance here at Target Field.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. But
No,
he's commanded his
you really
fastball
don't.
out of that same tunnel. That splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that one is hit the bell at first, and that's going to be out number 3.
Mariners go down.
So we're going to the
quietly
bottom of
there.
the
They
8th.
trail it here, 4-2.
4-2 is the score as the Twins still lead. As Seattle is only got one more chance left, and that'll be the 9th inning.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The first baseman, Josh.
So after the Minnesota series, we've got the Royals for 3, the Braves for 3, and then we'll hit the road and see the White Sox for 3. So after to tomorrow's game, we'll have 6 games on the road, 6 games at home.
Low inside.
That should be interesting.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Twins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots
And
of
Bell
loud noise
pops that
coming
one
from their
up.
bats in
Raleigh
this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged
making
6
the
hits
catch
at
on the
90+ exit
pop up,
velocity,
and that's
and
out
that doesn't
number
happen by
1.
accident.
Number 15, second baseman.
With all of those hard hits, this team is going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
Keishel batting
That
with
one's
one
in
down,
for a
takes
strike.
a strike.
Low middle.
That one's fouled
That
off.
one
Count
fouled
goes to
hard the other
0-2.
way.
Sinker. Low outside.
Ooh, that one missed for a ball. 1-2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Gets a piece there.
And that
We'll do
one's
it again.
fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And that's a little high.
That one missed.
Catch
Where?
the challenge. We'll take another look.
I want to know where.
It just shaved the zone.
Ooh, strike
They'll keep their
3.
remaining challenge. 2 down, bases empty. And now for the Twins.
Oh,
Byron
Buxton is up.
He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
That one's in.
So here in the
first.
3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's
And
going
that
to
one is
lean
hit
on
deep
the
to right.
metrics. His exit velocity's
Canzone is
been
going to
really
chase
good.
this
He's
down.
And that is
Out
that.
number 3.
Down go the
We're
Twins
moving
in
on to
order
the 9th
as they
inning.
can't add to their 4-2
The
lead.
Twins. We're going to look to shut it out, shut this down. Seattle's going to look to try to force extras as they're going to look to try to get 2 runs. Question is, can they, as the closer is going to make his way out? As the Twins will look to even this 3-game
We're
series.
back, and on the mound is the closer, Tony Santillan. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season.
Tony
Now it's the
Santillan
right fielder,
coming in.
Dominic Canzone.
He's coming in for his 2nd save as Canzone will lead it off. And Canzone gets a hold of that one, and it is gone.
Not so much
396
here. And they cut into the deficit. Chris, we knew this
was the
moment was coming for him
distance.
soon.
Yep, and it finally came.
The exit
He knew
velocity
it
was
a
only
matter of time before he's gonna connect
98.3,
with
but
him just like
damn, that was
Just too
hit
good of a hitter
good.
at the plate.
So Canzone leads the inning off with a solid homer to right, and the and the Twins are only up by a run as Dominic Canzone
Welcome
just
to the game.
watched
First pitch
this
out of the
right.
bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just
And
trying
I'm-
to get one in there for a strike. And on the other
Wow.
side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for.
98.3 on the
Now he's gotta
official
find a way to
velo.
reset.
So up
Woo.
next, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez is up.
been
He's
locked
1
in
for
lately,
3.
And today's been no different, Boog. Really
He's gonna
good
hit that one
balance
to
in the
short.
box. It's been impressive. Just looks
And
comfortable.
they get him by a
First
step.
is in time.
Up next for Seattle, the first baseman, number 12.
So they get Rodriguez out. Keep the speed. Keep
And
the
now
speedster off.
it's Josh Naylor. 0
As
for
Josh
3 in this
Naylor
one.
comes up. He's 0 for 3.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things
know
down
what?
here in a crucial spot.
I think I'm going to make a change. Yeah, I think we're going to make a change. Let's see. I want to make a change here. No, I'm going to keep Naylor. Yeah. Let's just keep Naylor in. I thought about it, but let's just keep Naylor in. And Naylor hits this to right center. And it gets caught by Roden. We got one more out to go as Naylor lines it to right. The winning run coming to the plate in the form of Rob Refsnyder. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. He represents the tying run. And that's going to be, unfortunately, out number 3 as he lines that to left. Ottman makes the catch. Twins tie the series 1-1. But the Mariners made a comeback. They just ran out of outs. Twins get the win here in Game 2.
In the afternoon, so you really want to focus on scoring
4-3.
and playing very good defense to prevent.
Zebby Matthews gets his first win. George Kirby his second loss. Tony Santina gets his second save of the year. And again, the series is tied at 1 apiece. Game 3 tomorrow. I love that I love when JP hits a homer. He just kind of the bat just goes flying. Once again, Twins win 4-3. Series is tied at 1. Zebby Matthews gets his first victory. Kirby ends up with his second loss. Luke Keishel was named player of the game. He went 2 for 4 with a homer and an RBI. Tony Santini gets his second save. Again, series is tied at 1. Game 3, the critical Game 3 will be coming up tomorrow. And that will be Joe Ryan against Logan Gilbert. And I will be back in just a second. All right, so we got game 3 against the Twins coming up. Logan Gilbert, Joe Ryan. Series is tied at 1 game. We will jump in. We will do a quick manage. My plan is to at least get through this first 6 innings, see what the score is, and then jump in the 7th, depending on what the score is. If it's out of control one way or the other, I'm just gonna let the quick manage just finish quick managing. If it's close, then I'm gonna jump in, do the final 2 to 3 innings, and then see what happens. So let's go ahead and jump in. Let's go ahead and jump into the game. Mariners 17-14, Twins 17-13. All right, and we will be wearing our Alt Northwest cap and jersey, and we'll be wearing our road pants. So not bad. Let's give it again at Target Field. Logan Gilbert, Joe Ryan. Let's see if they look for anybody to take a day off. That would be a no.
Out! Out! You're out! 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 Out!
So the Twins get a run in the bottom of the fifth, breaking the pitcher's duel as James Ottman homered to right, his first of the year. Twin Mariners answer with 2 in the top of the 6th. It is 2-1. So we're going into the bottom of the 6th inning. Logan Gilbert still hanging in there. And he gives up 2 runs. Game is now 3-2 as we're going into the 7th. Let's see what happened. Raleigh and Canzone came around to score on the Josh Naylor single. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what the hell happened here. So it is 3-2, top of the 7th for the Mariners. We're going to go ahead and we're going to jump into this game and finish it out and see what happens as Joe Ryan is still on the mound. So let's jump in. Let's go ahead and enter this game and see what happens the rest of the way as the Mariners are down by a run going into the 7th. 3-2.
Thanks for joining us.
As Randy Arozarena is up. He is 1 for 1 with the single.
Randy Arozarena. And that one
fouled that one off.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
And that one is hit to right, and that's caught for out number 1. So Arozarena lined out to right.
Look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that
Ryan
four-seamer, Boog, and we've
leaning on that
from him
fastball a lot
you don't
as
throw
he's
one
given up
pitch this
4
much
of the
without
5
having
hits.
plenty of confidence in it.
Miles
And he's been pretty solid
Bastroni
till
is
now,
0 for
so
2.
he may stick with this strategy.
I think they may be making a change. Bastroni grounds that to second. And that's out number 2.
And 2 away to start the 7th. Back to the top of the order
J.P.
now.
Crawford
Here's
is
the
up.
Mariners
He is
leadoff
0
man,
for 3.
J.P. Crawford. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Foul ball there.
And that one's fouled off. Clay Holmes did 7 innings of 2-hit ball in a win against the Nationals.
In the air, left field.
That one
Outman
is lined to
coming
left.
on.
Outman
Pulls
comes
it
in,
down and he
makes the catch. We're
Mariners
going to the
are
bottom
down
of the
in
7th.
order. They trail it
Mariners
3-2.
trail 3-2. Logan Gilbert
Back
is
in
on the
Target
mound.
Field. And
He's
now for the
throwing
Twins, Luke
75
Keishel.
pitches only.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Keishel is up. He is 0 for 3.
Right through there for a strike.
Comes in
If he doesn't
for a
get a knock
strike.
right here, that pitch he just took is going
Four-seam
to eat at him
fastball.
for a while.
Outside.
You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And that's in for a
One's
strike.
in, strike
Establishing
2.
both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Keishel
Swing
hits
and
this
a
one on the
ground
ground.
ball
Crawford
up the middle.
picks it up, throws it
Tosses
to first.
And one away
Out
in the
number
bottom
1.
of the 7th.
Alec Burleson collects 7 RBIs against the Pirates for the Cardinals.
Here's Byron Buxton. Great speed and great power.
Four-seam
A great
fastball.
athlete, quite
Low
simply.
inside.
Inside ball
He's
1.
like Mike
Missed for
Trout.
a
You
ball.
figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a
Splitter.
golf club, whether it's a
Low
basketball, He can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Okay, that was
Splitter.
interesting.
Low middle.
The 1-0.
Oh, that one missed.
Splitter. Low middle.
That's inside.
in.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
And there's the automatic.
Oh, then for a strike.
Splitter. Low middle.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Four-seam fastball.
Man, that's just a
High
nasty
inside.
splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Foul.
And that
we'll
one's
see
fouled
another
off.
payoff pitch.
Slider. Low outside.
And another foul.
Four-seam
Good battle
fastball.
here. About
High
to be
middle.
the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Struck
And
him
we
out
get him
swinging.
strikeout.
He battled for a
Buxton
long
goes
time,
down
but
on
it finishes
strikes
with a strikeout. You can't be
after
mad at
8
yourself after an
pitches.
at-bat like that one. Two
Four-seam
outs,
fastball.
base is empty.
High
And next
outside.
will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Wallner. That one fouled
Wallner
off.
fouled that one off.
Sweeping curveball. Low inside.
That's in there.
That was in
That
for
is
a
strike
strike.
2.
Curveball. Low inside.
Jackknifes out of
Oh,
the
we
way.
missed that one. So really, the 5th inning was his one inning where
Slider.
he got roughed
Low
up.
inside.
He threw 20 pitches.
Knocks that one
He
away,
fouled
and we'll do
that
it
one
again.
away.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. High fly ball,
And that
right
one
field.
is hit the
Canzone
right
settles under it,
Canzone.
and
Chases
that's
it
the
down.
inning.
7 innings in the books.
Twins are set down.
Twins are
1-2-3,
ahead.
but they're
3-2
up
as
3
we
to
get
2.
ready to go to the 8th inning.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Twins,
And a
Cole
new arm around to
Sands
start
is
the
coming
game.
in.
Cole Sands. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Sands faced one batter yesterday. This time he'll face at least
Cal Raleigh
3.
now at the plate. 1 for 3.
Raleigh.
Raleigh 1 for 3. We're gonna make a trip to the bullpen. We're gonna warm up Jose A. Ferreira and Matt Rash.
This one
That
chopped
one
on the ground, but
is
foul.
fouled away. Count goes to 0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
And
Ball
Raleigh
to the
hits
right
that one to
side.
second. And he
Tosses to
will
first.
be out
Leadoff
number
man is
1
out here in the 8th.
as he unfortunately grounded that to second.
Up next for Seattle, the third baseman,
Brendan Donovan.
Brendan
Up
Donovan
next
is
for the
up. He
Mariners.
is 0 for 3.
A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
That one hit
And a
through the
base
middle,
hit. And
gets
the
the base
tying run
hit,
is on
and
base.
the tying run is on with 1 out here in the top of the 8th
Always
inning.
feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early.
Dominic Canzone
squared
is
up
up.
with the
He
well-timed
is
swing,
1
and
for
came
2.
away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Canzone represents the go-ahead run,
Next to hit, Dominic Canzone. To
and
the
he's
right
going to hit
side.
that one on the ground to second,
Spin
and
throw,
that's going to
gone.
be
To first, not
no.
in time.
Canzone hustled
Great
down the
effort
line,
there.
got the first just in time, and avoids the double play. Canzone. Yep. We're going to put Robles in
Looks
as
like
a
we've
pinch
got a
runner.
substitution at first. On to pinch run for Seattle. Victor Robles opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up.
As Julio
Now,
Rodriguez
Julio
will come to the plate.
Rodriguez. He's a guy who does it all.
Rodriguez 1 for 3 on the day.
Sliced hard, but
And that one is foul.
If he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way.
Robles runs. Swing and a miss.
He gets
Saved
second.
And that was not close.
His
And
third
the
stolen
tying
base
run
of the
is now in
year.
scoring position.
But we're sitting in an 0-2 count with Julio.
The 0-2.
And Rodriguez hits that one up the middle.
Outfield.
Robles hustles the home. He's going to cross.
It's 3-0.
And the tying run comes across. It's 3-3 as Rodriguez. It's an RBI single. And we are back even. Back at 0 with a 3-3 tie. Naylor is up at first.
Time called at the
Is up.
plate. Maybe
Sorry.
trying to slow things down
Rodriguez
here at a crucial spot.
is at first.
Here's Josh Naylor.
And Naylor hits that one up the middle.
Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And that moves the
Rodriguez
go-ahead run to
goes
scoring
back to
position
second.
with 2 gone.
So we got runners at first and second with 2 outs. Naylor line that one into center. A beautiful hit. We got a 3-3 tie. Sands is being shown the door. And we will see a new pictures for the Twins.
Will depart. And
As
it's a tie ball
Sands
game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
basically blew any attempt at a save.
Justin Topa comes on
And
now.
Justin Topa is up.
Against his
Be
former
his
team.
17th appearance.
Surprised if he came out a little
He's
extra
got
jacked
7
up
holds
lately.
and 16 innings of work, 169 ERA, strikeout rate of
Next to
21%.
hit, Rob Refsnyder. 0 for
Rob
3 in this
Refsnyder
one.
is up. He is 0 for 3. We have runners at first and second with 2 outs. Rodriguez, who's at second, represents the go-ahead run. And
Foul
that
off down
one
the right
is
side.
fouled off. Count goes to 0-1. So we got speed on the bases.
Runner edges away at second.
And
And
that
that's
one
fouled off.
is fouled off. Count goes
So
to
now it's all
0-2.
about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
Damn it!
Swing and a miss.
And Refsnyder struck out swinging.
And they limit
But
the
Julio
damage.
Rodriguez
But they pick up
drove
one
in the
run
tying
on the
run.
RBI single. We're tied now
The
at
Twins
3-apiece.
have a
Back
chance
to
here in the
Minnesota.
bottom of the 8th
Ready for the bottom of the
to
8th.
take the lead.
Here's
It'll be
Royce
Royce
Lewis.
Lewis
High outside.
leading it off. And let's go ahead.
And
go
time
to
is
the
called
mound
for a mound
visit.
visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to bring in Jose A. Ferreira. I'm going to bring in Ferreira.
Now pitching for
The new
This will
pitcher
be
in the
his
game,
14th
Jose
appearance on the year. He's 0 for
And
1
we
with a
all know about
hold,
his slider. It's
13
just
and 2
filthy, man.
thirds,
And one of the better runs in the
3.29
game, I'd say.
ERA,
Spin rate's very
27
high,
and a half
just breaks the
strikeout
target.
percentage.
Two-seam fastball.
We're going to go back to the bullpen. We're going to leave Brash there. I'm going to get Andres Munoz up and moving in case he needs to come in for the bottom of the 9th. So we got Ferreira against Lewis.
First pitch,
That
just
one missed
misses.
for a ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
High inside.
That
And a
one's
foul
fouled
ball.
off.
Makes the count 2
Two-seam
and
fastball.
1.
High outside.
Swings through that one for
Count
strike 2.
even at 2.
Low outside.
Just off the outside.
That one
corner.
missed.
And it's 3 and 2.
All 3.
Really good take.
Victor
especially with 2
Carantini
strikes.
is on deck.
Two-seam fastball. Low outside.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss.
Lewis
Struck
swings
him
and
out.
misses.
Toughest pitch to hit.
He goes down on
the outer
strikes.
flag. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Nice look there from the umpire again.
Caratini at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Well struck.
And
left
Caratini
field.
smacks this one to right or left.
Off the wall.
It hits off the wall, and we got a 1-out single from Caratini as the go-ahead run is sitting at first base.
Struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Go ahead run on
Caratini,
base.
the go-ahead run.
The next to hit.
Cody Clemens.
Sliced
Foul,
hard, but
that one
foul
off.
down the left side.
Clemens 1 for 3 on the day with a single. He's 2 for 7 on the series with a homer and 2 RBIs.
There's a strike.
That one clips the strike zone 0-2.
Low inside.
That's
That
foul off to the
one
right side.
fouled off.
Keeps the AB going.
0-2 count still.
Low inside.
Cuts
Then we
misses
get him to
and
swing and
strikeout.
miss.
Well, I'm not sure what he
So
was waiting
Brady
on
Singer,
right there.
Singer
Changeup and
is
still
going
late
from
on
the
it. You rarely
Reds to
see
the
it.
Giants in
Almost makes you
exchange
think
for
that
Dakota
he was trying to
Jordan.
set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
I think I'm going to look
Here's
that up
Orlando
after this
Arcia.
game.
0
Just
for
to-
3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Arcia
Well,
watches
he
that
kept it
one
pretty
for a
quiet in
ball.
this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know. you wanna get
Arcia
that first
is
knock out of the
0
way,
for
maybe
10
more will
on
come,
the
but you gotta
series.
give
He's
some
0 for
credit to
3
the pitching staff.
today.
They had a great plan against you. Got to be down in
That
the
one
zone with
missed
that
for a
two-seamer
ball.
if you're gonna be effective with it.
Two-seam fastball. Middle inside.
One's over. 2-1.
Two-seam fastball. High outside.
Fastball for a
That
strike.
one clipped the zone.
Count down,
2-2.
even up.
Even with really good velocity, two-seam fastball up in the zone to a left-handed hitter. Even though that velocity's good, you see it really well.
And he's going to
and
hit
it
that
can
one
be a
to
dangerous
short.
pitch.
Throw it over to first,
Play
and
made,
that's going
that
to be
ends the
out
inning.
number 3. 8
One left for
innings in
Minnesota.
the books.
It's the 9th, and we are tied.
Score is tied at 3. Rosarena, Masterboni, and Crawford will come to the dish.
We go to the 9th. And now
Randy
is the Mariners
Arozarena
DH.
will lead it off.
Randy Arozarena.
He is 1 for 2 on the day. Justin Topa is.
That's the
He
third.
hits that one to
and he
third.
can't come up with
They
it.
bobbled
Gets
it,
off a
but
throw,
got him,
and they
and
get it.
Arozarena
The
goes
misplay
down
made it a bit messy, but they cleaned
for the
things
first
up.
out. So 1 out. Miles
So
Masterboni
digging in,
is coming
Miles
up,
Mastroboni.
but we are going to make a change. Masterboni is going to come out, and let me see. We got a right-hander coming up now. Leonard Leo Rivas will come in and pinch hit for
Now
Masterboni.
being made for a pinch hitter, Leo Rivas. Looking to start something with 1 gone.
Rivas hitting .351 on the year. The switch hitter hitting from the left side.
Ground
And he's
ball right
going to hit
side.
that one to first.
Tosses
And
to
that's
the
going to be
pitcher
out
covering the
number
bag.
2.
2 gone now.
Number 3, shortstop, JP.
So up next, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford
0
is
for
up.
4,
He is
2
0
ground
for
outs, a
4.
flyout, and a strikeout.
He's 0 for 4 on the day. Topa. First
Hit
pitch,
in
and
the air,
Crawford
right field.
hits that one to right, but it's going to be
And that
out
is
number
that.
3. So we're going to the
Mariners
bottom
go
of the
out quietly
ninth.
there. Score remains tied at 3.
Ottman, Bell, and Keishel will come to the plate looking to send the Twins home happy with a victory here in Minneapolis.
It'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Austin Martin.
And Austin Martin will come in. He will lead it off.
Middle center.
And we will go to the bullpen to take our look. So, yeah, we're going to go. So, we're going to bring in Matt Brash. We're going to warm up Munoz just to be safe. Brash will come in place of Herrera.
Now pitching for
So out of the
Brash
bullpen for the
making
Mariners,
his 11th
Matt
appearance.
Brash.
He has 6 holds and 10 1/3 innings work. An 0.87 ERA with a 23.7 strikeout percentage. Lefties are hitting 235. Righties are hitting 200.
Two-seam fastball. High outside.
He drops a bunt.
And
That
he
goes
bunts,
foul.
but that's a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
All right, let's see. Okay, so yeah, he's okay. Okay, so the third baseman is covering the bunt just in case.
Tap
He
foul.
fouled that one off. 0-2.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
This ball's
And
chopped to
Martin
the
hits
ground.
that to third. Donovan makes the catch, throws
Toss
the
to
first.
Naylor. One out, bottom
That's
of the ninth.
out number one.
for the Twins, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Josh
Here's
Bell
Josh
is up.
Bell.
He's 1 for 2 with a
Both
single.
sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That one's in for a strike.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
That one
pulled
is fouled off. Count goes to 0-2.
Two-seam fastball. High outside.
Out
That
to
one
short,
is hit
Crawford.
short. Crawford throws the
Throws
first.
the first in time.
Out number 2.
Batter number 15.
So the first two guys are down. And Luke Keishel
And next for Minnesota, Luke
is up.
Keishel.
He's 0 for 4 with 2 strikes. Out to grounder.
If he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Keishel watching that one
for a strike.
for a strike.
And it's 0-1.
Middle outside.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That one to
And
first.
Keishel hits that
Naylor.
one to first. Naylor
He
scoops it.
takes it on his own.
Tags the
That's
bag.
the third out.
We're
And
going to
we are headed to
extras here in
Now go
Minneapolis.
the Twins in order.
Score's
So no
tied at
change in the
3.
score. It's 3-3.
So the closer is coming in extra innings. Okay, they want to bring in the closer now? Bring it. Let's see what happens. Because this is a little bit of a strange
And
one.
on the mound, the closer, Tony Santia. Runner in scoring
Tony
position.
Santi is
No
up.
outs.
Cal Raleigh
Raleigh
is at the
getting
dish.
ready to hit. One
And J.P. Crawford is at second base.
for the double.
Ooh. Raleigh hitting 182 on the year with runners in scoring position. Yeah, that was a bad pitch to swing at.
Man at second. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, if he's going to do something special
No.
right here, it's going
No.
to have to happen with 2 strikes.
We got
Batter challenges in a very big spot. And it was a strike. The call will stand.
Okay.
So they've only got one challenge left now.
all right.
Keeps
Fouled
the at bat
that
going
one
with a
off.
foul ball.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Runner edges away at second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On the ground
He
to first.
hits that
And it
one.
goes
Foul.
just foul.
Just foul down the first base line.
Ground ball
And
right
he
side,
hits that one on the
scores
second. It squirts to
Coming
the
home.
infield.
Fires it to the
Crawford
plate.
coming to the plate, and he
It's a fly, and he
crosses Seattle.
scores. It's
takes a
4-3
4-3 lead as
Well,
Raleigh
any time as they
hits an
control the
RBI
runner
single.
from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
No outs, runner at first. And now, Brendan
Donovan is up.
Really nice
He's 1
swing in his
for 4 on
last
the
at
day.
bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Swinging a foul out
And
of
that
third.
one is fouled off as he swung at that one a tad bit early. Donovan 4 for 13 in the series. He's 1 for on the day.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Some
David
movement in the
Festa
Twins
and
bullpen.
Anthony Banda.
A left-handed
They are
reliever
up.
appears to be getting loose. Festa also getting ready. 1 on, nobody out. A run in here in extra innings. And a foul ball.
Donovan fouls that one off. Count goes to 1 and 2. We got a 1-2 count. Go ahead run is already crossed. Raleigh is at first with Donovan at the dish.
High fly ball
Donovan
lifted in the air
hits that
right
one
field.
into short right field. That will be out
And there's
number
1
1
down.
as Raleigh goes back to first base.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder, number 10, Victor Robles.
1 out,
Victor
man at
Robles
first. And now it's Victor
came in as a
Robles up to
pinch
hit.
runner.
Came into the
This
game
will
as a
be
pinch
his
runner. This
first-
is his first trip to the plate in this
First
one.
trip. This will be his first at bat.
Hit on the ground
And
might be 2.
unfortunately, he's going to hit into a
There's
double
1.
play.
First
No!
safe.
Robles get down the line, got the
Well,
first.
aggressive slide at second base,
So,
but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Julio Rodriguez is up.
Rodriguez.
He's
Up
2
next
for
for the
4 on the
Mariners.
day.
This guy is one of the best
Robles
athletes
is
in
at
the sport.
first.
And a swing and a miss there.
Rodriguez, 2 singles and an RBI. Robles leads off the first.
ball
And that
down the
one
line.
is fouled,
And
that will be
foul.
0-2. We got an 0-2 count, 2 outs. Robles at first.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Ooh, come on.
So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom.
We're
of
going to
inning
the bottom of
number
the
10.
ninth.
It's the Mariners 4 and the Twins 3.
Buxton,
This is
Wallner,
Mariners
and
baseball on the
Lewis
show
will come to the
Northwest.
dish.
Back at target
Leading
field.
off,
On to the bottom of the 10th.
the center
Byron
fielder, number
Buxton
25,
digs in now.
Byron Buxton.
And we will be going to Andres Munoz as he will look to shut it out.
Andres Munoz.
Munoz will be looking for his
I can't
4th
imagine any
save.
save is an easy one.
He's 3 for
You hold
4
a
so far
small
on the
lead
year.
the
He's 3 and
scoreboard,
1
and you know
in
those
7
hitters are going to give you
appearances.
the best at bats they can.
5 and 2
So
thirds innings,
it's always high
6.35
stress. Let's see
ERA.
what he's got here to try and close it out.
That catches
That
the
one's
corner.
over for a strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these
Buxton
are the
hitting
situations
128
closers, they seem to
with
live
runners
for.
in
You
scoring
get into some
position.
hot water, a jam, tough spot.
We got Luke Keishel, who's got some speed at second.
Whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Hit on the
And
ground to
he
short.
hits that one to
Crawford
short.
on the
Crawford
run,
makes the
sent
throw
it over
to first.
It's there, and that's a
Keishel
great
moved up to
play.
third.
The designated
And
hitter,
Matt Wallner
the next
is up.
twin up to
He's
hit.
0 for 2.
Seam fastball. High middle.
That's a
Straighten him
ball.
up a little
That
bit.
one missed. Wallner loves lefties, hates righties.
Low inside.
And the 1-0. That one hit the
That one's
knees
over.
for a strike.
Count even at 1.
Low middle.
And fouled
And
off.
Wallner fouled that one off. 1 and 2.
Circle change. Middle outside.
1-2 now. In the air.
And
right
he
field.
hit that one to right. It
Robles
will.
moving under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. In to score.
Bring
the
in
runner from
the
third,
tying
and
run.
they tied it again.
So Munoz doesn't get a save.
So no one on after the sac fly. Royce Lewis will hit next. Close, but
Royce Lewis is up.
Ball one.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
That one fouled off. Count goes to 1-1.
Multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup.
That one's over.
Right through there for
1
a
and 2.
strike.
Lewis hits this
Swing
one
and this
on the
one's
ground.
bounced to the ground.
Crawford
Whips it to first on the
throws the
run.
first,
What a
and
play.
10
In
innings
and
in the books. We're
So they
going
scratch
to another
across
extra
the run
inning.
on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We push on to the 11th, and we are tied 4-4.
So we're tied 4-4. Naylor, Refsnyder, and Rosarena.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
come to
back
the
and on the
dish.
mound to start
Anthony
the 11th inning.
Banda
Anthony Banda.
will
And they felt
come
it was
in.
time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hit.
Go ahead, run on base. Josh
Naylor, 2 for 3
now
with
at the
2
plate.
singles and 2
He's the big part of the
RBIs.
field last time. Nice liner
We're
to
gonna
center.
go ahead. We're going to get. We're gonna get some. Gonna get some hand. Gonna get some. Get some arms up. So we have Julio Rodriguez at second. Naylor at the on the bump. Banda is
Swing and a
pitching,
ball lifted in
and that
the
one is
air.
going to get hit to right. And that's going to be out number 1. So Naylor flies out to right.
Up next for Seattle, the left fielder, number 30, Rob.
So
So
Rob
now, with
Refsnyder
one away
is
and a
up.
man at
He is
second.
0
Rob
for 4.
Refsnyder up next for the Mariners.
Struck out
5
on just
for
3
11 on the
pitches last
season.
time.
5 for 11 on the series, I should
In the
say.
air to left center.
That one hit the left center. Rodriguez
Get there,
is
it falls
coming
in.
home.
Here's the throw.
He's going to
And
score as
he
the throw's
recycled
offline. Seattle retakes the lead at
Well, comes through
5-4
clutch with the
as
RBI
Refsnyder
single. That was big.
moves up to second
Right there
on the
landed
throw
in what
home.
They call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect
So we
anyone
got
to
one
get to
out.
it easily. I mean, it's a tough
One
play
run
going
came
back to the
across.
shortstop, but
Refsnyder
also for the
is sitting at
outfielders trying to
second.
come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Randy
So now
Rosarena
here's the DH.
is at the
Randy
dish.
Rosarena.
He is 1 for 3 on the day. And that one is fouled off. Rosarena 1 for 3 with a single, 3 for 10 in the series with a homer and 3 RBIs.
Man at second.
And
Swing
that
and a
one
foul
is
straight back.
fouled off. Count goes to 0-2. I'd like to push Refsnyder across, give us a 2-run lead.
0-2.
And
center
that one
field.
is hit to center.
Out.
Unfortunately,
Number
that's out number 2. So we got 2 outs. Refsnyder at second.
The second baseman, Leo.
Leo
And now for
Rivas is
Seattle,
coming up.
Leo
He is
Rivas.
0 for 1.
Grounded out.
He'll be
his
hitting from
first
the
time
right
up.
side.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate.
And
Puts it in the
Rivas
air
is
towards
going
left
to
center.
line this one to left.
And that'll
But
do it.
Seattle has the lead, 5-4.
A run, a hit, and a man left.
As
Last
we'll go
shot
to the
here
bottom
as
of
we
the
go to
11th.
bottom of the 11th.
Carantini,
It's the M's
Clemens,
5
and
the
Arcia.
Twins 4. You're
gonna
watching
come
Mariners
up.
baseball on the show Northwest. Back in Minnesota.
Leading off for
We're
the
in
Twins,
extras here.
the catcher,
Victor Caratini
Victor.
getting ready to hit.
Caratini.
So Victor Carantini is going to come up. We're going to bring in Emerson Hancock.
Now pitching for
New
Seattle,
pitcher for the Mariners,
number 24,
Emerson Hancock.
Emerson.
Pretty big spot he's coming
This will
into.
be his
trying to
10th
strand
appearance.
that runner at
He's
second
1-0.
base, so he's going to need to make some quality
21
pitches.
innings to work,
He does have
2.57
first open if he needs to
ERA.
use it.
Four-seam fastball.
We've got Royce Lewis sitting at second base.
High inside. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Right through there for a strike.
In
That
today's
one's
game,
in for
outs
a
are
strike.
valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well.
in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner.
Down
here.
for a ball. Count is 1-1.
Slider. Middle inside.
Breaking ball in
Over
there
for a strike. 1-2.
Low inside.
Fights that
And
one
that
away,
one's
still
fouled
1-2.
off. Count goes to 1-2 still.
Low inside.
On the
And he
ground,
hits
right
that one to
side.
second. Lewis moving up to
In
third.
plenty of time to first,
And that's
but the
out
tying
number
run
1.
moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that.
The right fielder, number 2, Cody.
Now it's the right fielder,
Cody Clemens. 1 for 4 with
I
a
would
single and a
expect
run.
to see pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there.
Clemens hitting 300 on the year with runners in scoring position. That one's fouled off. Count even at 1.
The Mariners trying to close out a 1-run lead. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out.
And
can't pick
that
it up
one
cleanly.
is...
And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
So we got 2 runners on as Clemens gets
Now a huge
It's on.
at-bat in this game coming up.
We need a double play or a strikeout.
Sinker. Middle inside.
Arcia watches that one for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
2 on, 1 out. That's in there.
One's in,
and it's
strike
nothing at
2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
The shortstop
That
takes
one
the
misses. 1 and 2.
Sinker. Low inside.
ball. Out to
And
short.
that one is hit on the ground.
Fired to second. Got him.
Got the double play, and the Mariners
The tying run at third to end the game.
win this one in extras, 5-4.
At his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win.
Hancock
for
with
Chris
his
Singleton
first
and our
save.
entire outstanding
Munoz
crew
goes
here
to
at MLB
4-1.
The Show.
Anthony
I'm
Banda,
John Shelby. Thanks for
0-2.
joining us.
M's win the series 2-1. That was that was interesting. I gotta say, that was interesting. I was not expecting that much insanity for a third game. Even jumping in as late as I did, I did not expect that. But that was a lot of fun. Mariners pick up the win, 4-3, win the series 2-1. Munoz gets the victory. Raleigh, player of the game, 2 for 5 with a double and an RBI. Banda, it's saddled with a loss, and Hancock gets his first save. And Seattle will head back home as they will get ready for a 6-game road stand, or 6-game homestand, I should say. They will get ready for a 6-game homestand against the Royals and the Braves before they go back on the road for 7. So we'll get ready. We'll wrap up the end of the month of April here as we will have a travel day. And then we will get ready to open the month of May. So, son of a bitch. Sorry about that. What the hell I was doing. Okay, so we will wrap up the month of April and go into the beginning of May. So we are officially in the month of May. And one of our top prospects, Michael Arroyo, suffered a fractured forearm. He will be out 1 to 2 months. Right now he is on the 10-day IL. That's not good. All right, so we had a struggling AAA pitcher as Yusler Zella was roughed up for a 5.65 ERA while issuing 7 walks in 14 and a third innings of work. Carson Taylor had a nice at bat. Had a nice April. He hit .359, driving in 7 runs over 78 at bats. Jackson Retz hit .372 and 78 at bats while driving in 15 runs for AAA. Griffin Hughes had a good month of April in AA. He had a 1.52 ERA in 22 and 2/3 innings of work, striking out 19 in the process. Troy Taylor posted a 1.38 ERA in April, collecting 15 Ks over 13 innings. Blake Rambish was called up to AA to replace the injured Arroyo. And then, of course, we know about the struggles for Yusef Zula because, well, we just talked about that a few minutes ago. Carson Taylor in AA hit .346, driving in 7 runs over 78 at bats. Yeah, we know about that. We talked about that one already. I don't understand the duplicate shit bugs me, but okay, whatever. The duplicate shit bugs me, but whatever. Alright, so we're going to enter. So before I wrap this up, because frankly, I'm going to go hunt for some breakfast. Before I wrap this up, we're going to do a little bit of a wrap up here. Or at least we're gonna attempt to. So we're gonna start in the AL East. The Yankees are ahead by 2 games over the Blue Jays. Ahead of the Orioles by 3, Red Sox by 4, and the Rays by 4.5. They are sitting at 19 and 12 to lead the AL East. In the American League Central, the White Sox are 21 and 10, 4.5 over the Twins, 6.5 over the Tigers, 7.5 over the Guardians, and 10 games over the Royals, who, coincidentally, we will be starting a 3-game series with during our next stream. Royals are currently sitting at 11 and 20. In the AL West, the Mariners are 18 and 4. They're 4 games ahead of the Astros, who are sitting at 14 and 18. Nobody other than the Mariners are sitting above 500 in the AL West. The Angels are 5 games back at 13 and 19. A's are 5.5 back at 12 and 19. And the Rangers are 6.5 back, sitting there looking up at an 11 and 20 record. The American League wild card, the Blue Jays and the Twins own those 2. Blue Jays have a 1-game lead. Twins have a half-game lead. Orioles, Red Sox, and Tigers are pretty much, I would say right now, are the 3 teams that are within striking distance. Astros and the Guardians are 2.5 back, as are the Rays. In the National League, the Philadelphia Phillies are 18 and 13. They are a game ahead of the Marlins, 3 ahead of the Mets, 3.5 ahead of the Braves, and 6.5 ahead of the Nationals. In the NL Central, the Cubs are 19 and 12, game and a half ahead of the Pirates, 2 games ahead of the Cards, 5.5 ahead of the Brewers, and 6 ahead of the Reds. In the National League West, the Dodgers are 4 games ahead of the Giants, 23 and 8. They are right now the runaway favorite in the National League West. The Diamondbacks are 5.5 back, Padres are 8.5, and the Rockies are 11 and 20. They are 11.5 games back. And for the National League wild card, the Giants have a game-and-a-half lead. The Diamondbacks and the Pirates are pretty much even. The Cards and the Marlins are half a game back. And the Mets are 2.5 games back. So we've looked at the standings. Let's take a look at some of the league leaders. So leading the MLB in batting average is Yordan Alvarez with a 410 batting average. Alejandro Kirk is right behind him at 409. The National League leader is Alex Bregman. He is hitting 371. And Roman Anthony, he is hitting 369. Bryce Harper is hitting 364. Those are your top 5 hitters for the batting average in the major leagues. Hence, Roman Anthony leads the league with 45. Actually, he's tied with Alejandro Kirk, who also has 45. Yordan Alvarez with 43. Bryce Harper also with 43. And then Giancarlo Stanton with 42. Mickey Monick leads the league in at-bats with 138. Doubles would be Kerry Carpenter with 14. C.J. Abrams would lead the National League with 12, with Mickey Monick of the Rockies right behind him. Triples, Wyatt Langford for the Texas Rangers has 4. Tristan Yelich for the Milwaukee Brewers has 3. He would lead the National League. Home runs, Riley Green leads all of baseball with 14 for the Detroit Tigers. Marcell Ozuna leads the National League with 12. RBIs, Yordan Alvarez leading the league with 31. The National League leader would be Alec Burleson of the Cardinals with 28. Matt Olson leads the league in runs with 25. Kyle Tucker has 24. Your Mariners, J.P. Crawford would actually lead the American League in runs with 24. Brandon Lowe with the Pirates has 24, and then Vladimir Guerrero of the Blue Jays has 23, as does George Springer, Ketel Marte, Alex Bregman, Roman Anthony, and Riley Green. That is one hell of a top 5, if you will. Stolen bases, leading the league, Xavier Edwards of the Marlins. He is a trade target of ours, as we were looking to upgrade second base. The American League leader in stolen bases would be Jose Ramirez of the Guardians. Walks, the league leader would be Ian Happ with 23. In the American League, it would be Wilson Contreras with 22. J.P. Crawford of the Mariners has 21. On-base percentage, Yordan Alvarez has a 500 on-base percentage. He leads the league. Alex Bregman would lead the National League at 484. Slugging percentage, Yordan Alvarez, 771. Alejandro Kirk would lead the American League at 673. And then Bregman, Harper, and Green would bring in the rest of the top 5. OPS, Yonder Alvarez, a 1.271. Bregman would lead the National League with a 1.131. Kirk, Alejandro Kirk, Roman Anthony, and Bryce Harper would bring up the rest of the top 5. Wins, Yamamoto leads the league with 5. Actually, he's tied with Cade Horton, Shane Bieber. Jesus Christ. Wow, okay. So, there is a logjam of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys, each with 5 wins. Tyler Molly, Tarek Skruble, Shane Bieber, Cade Horton, and Yamamoto. Ironically enough, three of the top 5 are in the National League, with Skubal and Bieber being the lone American League winners. Let's see. I don't really... So, Trevor Rogers leads the National League in losses with 0. The first man with 1 loss on his record actually would be teammate Chris Bassett with 1. Saves. Sean Newcomb leads the league with 14. He would lead the American League with 14. Edwin Diaz of the Dodgers would lead the National League with 13. He would actually be tied with Ryan Walker of the Giants at 13. ERA, Grayson Rodriguez with a 1.57 ERA. He would lead the league and the American League. Chris Sale would lead the National League with a 1.61 for the Braves. Home runs allowed. Ema of the Astros has only allowed 1. Matthew Levator has allowed 1 as well. Cole Reagans has allowed 2. Springs and Nelson have allowed 2. Shohei Ohtani has actually allowed 3. Let's see, on this list, the guy that's allowed the most homers up to this point would actually be a collection, and a damn good collection at that. It would be 5. It would be 5 homers. It would be Michael Lorenzen, Shane McClanahan, Nick Martinez, Eduardo Rodriguez, Tarek Skubal, Kyle Harrison, Seth Lugo, Grayson Rodriguez, Robbie Ray, Andrew Abbott, Trevor Rogers, Paul Skeens, Dean Kramer, Sonny Gray, Brian Bello, Blake Snell, and then Freddie Peralta. Wow. Shutouts, we only have 4. That would be Framer Valdez, Nathan Eovaldi, Shane Bieber, and Zach Wheeler. Wheeler has the only shutout in the National League. There are 3 in the American League. And then strikeout leader would be Chris Sale with 59. Max Fried would lead the American League with 55. And Mariners, George Kirby would actually be 3rd with 54. Let's see. Do we have any? Logan Gilbert is actually 12th with 48. And Luis Castillo would be 32nd in the league with 39. Okay, interesting. Complete games. Crazy thing is, we have 2 Mariners at the top of the list. Castillo has 2, and Kirby has 1. He is joined with Bieber, Valdez, Eovaldi, and Wheeler, who each have 1. Innings pitched, Chris Sale would lead the league at 50.1. Tarek Skruble with 46.1. He would lead the American League. Mariners, George Kirby has 43.2. Logan Gilbert has 43.1. And Luis Castillo has 41.1. Walks allowed, Christopher Sanchez has allowed the least with 2 to lead the league. The next lowest would be 5. For the American League leader, that would be Sonny Gray. Michael McGreevy of the Cardinals. Nick Martinez of the Rays. Brandon Patoff with the Diamondbacks. Kyle Harrison of the Brewers. And Zach Little of the Nationals. And they would have 5. Bryce Miller of the Mariners has allowed 6. Luis Castillo has allowed 7. And that would be... That looks like that is it. Griffin Canning of the Padres has actually allowed the most up to this point with 12. The league leader with whip is Grayson Rodriguez with an 0.76. Aaron Nola would lead the National League at 0.79. Kyle Harrison would have an 0.91. Let's see. Luis Castillo of the Mariners has a 1.06. He would be 14th. And that looks like that is it. And George Kirby would actually round out the list at number 50 with a 1.24 whip. A pitching war. Chris Sale leads with a 1.5. Tarek Skubal leads the American League with a 1.3. The Mariners, Luis Castillo would have a 0.8. And that would be it. So Castillo is the only one on here for pitching war, and he's at 0.8. Batting war, Alejandro Kirk, he would lead the league with a 2.3. Bryce Harper would lead the National League with a 2.0. Julio Rodriguez leads the Mariners with a 1.7. Cal Raleigh would have a 1.5. J.P. Crawford would have a 1.3. And Evan Carter, well, okay. It would be a host of players. Let's see. It would be Gabriel Monroe, Cedeno Rafael, James Woods, Xavier Edwards, Logan O'Hoppe, Gunnar Henderson, Ronald Acuna, Brandon Lowe, and Evan Carter. They would round out the bottom of the list with a 1.0 batting war. And then we get back to the batting average. So that is the look at the league leaders for everything. Top prospects as of right now. We will not go, I'm not going to go through the whole top 100. We'll probably go through like the top 25. Jesus Made is listed at number 1 with the Brewers. He is in A-ball. Connor Griffin is in Double-A with the Pirates. He has an ETA of 2026. Kevin McGongle with the Tigers is at number 3. Leo DeVries of the A's is at number 4. Sebastian Walcott with the Rangers is at number 5. Eli Wiltz at number 6 with the Nationals. Ryan Sloan of the Mariners is at number 7. He has an ETA of 2026. Max Clark is at number 8. Jesus De Paula of the Dodgers is an A-ball. He has an MLB ETA of 2026. Rounding out the top 10, Mariners shortstop Colton Emerson. He is in Double-A ball. He has an MLB ETA of of 2026 as well. Jarlin Suzan of the Nationals is in AAA. He has an MLB ETA of 2026. Seth Hernandez of the Pirates is an A-ball. He has an MLB ETA of 2026. The first one that has a 2027 MLB ETA is JoJo Parker of the Blue Jays. He is currently sitting in AAA. Emil Morales of the Dodgers is in AA. He also has an ETA of 2027. Ethan Holiday of the Rockies has an MLB ETA of 2028. He is currently in AA. Rounding out the rest of the top 25, Dax Kilby, who is a prospect that we're looking at just to try to upgrade our second base. He has an MLB ETA of 2026. He is currently in the AA system of the New York Yankees. Rounding out the rest of the top 25, Cade Anderson is in AA. He has an MLB ETA of 2026 with the Mariners. And the final person on the top 25 would be Joser Gonzalez, a shortstop with the Dodgers. He is in AAA. He has an MLB ETA of 2026. Looking over the rest of this list, George Lombard Jr. has an MLB ETA of 2026 for the Yankees. He is sitting at shortstop right now. Braden Montgomery of the White Sox is sitting in AAA with an MLB ETA of 2026. Michael Arroyo of the Mariners is in AA. He is sitting in with an MLB ETA of 2026. He is currently on the injured list with a fractured forearm. So his timetable may change a little bit. Rounding out the rest of the top 50, anybody that comes to mind, Walker Jenkins is with the Twins. He is currently sitting in AA. And that is pretty much it. J.J. Weatherholt is sitting at number 50. He is on the Major League roster right now, or he's sitting at 51. And that would honestly, looks like that is about it. There's nobody else that sticks out. Ethan Salas of the Padres is in AAA. I'm not surprised, but I kind of am, but we'll see. And all right, now to the top 20 by the organization. Our top 6 are all sitting in AA with an MLB ETAs of 2026 or 2027. Our top 4 are ETA of 2026. Center fielder Johnny Formello has an ETA of 2027, and Lazaro Montes also has an ETA of 2027. Yoger Batista has an ETA of 2029. We got to get some of his stuff up, otherwise he's going to be sitting there for a while. His contact versus lefties moved up a little bit, but that's been about it so far. We might have to get him into AA at some point, just to see if we could work something out. And there's nobody else that sticks out, at least name-wise to me. Got a couple of guys sitting at 2030, 2029, so we got a good mix. We'll see how it goes. Our farm system is ranked at number 2. I'd actually be intrigued to see whose farm system is ranked at number 1. And actually, that would be the Pirates. Damn. Okay. Connor Griffin has an ETA of 2026. He's at number 1. He is currently in AA. Seth Hernandez has an ETA of 2026. He's an A-ball. Edward Florentino has an ETA of 2027. He is in AAA. Wow. Levi Sterling has a ETA of 2030. He's an A-ball. Then we have a 2031 for Darrell Morel. He is a shortstop in the A-ball. 2032 for Reynaldo Navarro, who is a relief pitcher for the Pirates in A-ball. And then Jeter Martinez, who's a starting pitcher in A-ball. He also has a MLB ETA of 2032. Wow. All right, so that was a look at the top prospects. Look at the league leaders. We looked at everything. For my next, a little tongue-tied, sorry. For my next live stream, we'll be covering 3-game series against the Royals. And depending on how that one goes, we may get the Brave series in as well. We're going to get the Royal series in for sure. I may try to get the series in with the A's before we hit the road and go to Chicago and Houston. So I will be back with that one probably later today. Until then, I will see you guys later. Y'all have a great day and enjoy your Sunday.